Okie. Itamexkanatoni. Good morning. It is about 10:30 in the AM on the last day of February, the 28th, 2023, in the lunar cycle Pitaki some when the eagles and the owls nest. And I'm out here on the east side of the river this morning. Take a little walk, get in all or some of my 5K for the day. I've been down here the last few mornings in a row, as you noticed from my last video too, filming eagles that are feeding off of carcasses, goose carcasses from the avian flu down here. I don't know if there'll be any this morning. There's not any geese hanging out here, and it seemed to me that last time we bumped into eagles is also coincident with having geese actually on the ice. But we'll see. I'm also on the lookout for owl's nests to monitor. I haven't found an owl's nest for the season yet, and it is time now. We are in the eagle moon, and this is when the eagles and owls will start laying their eggs, sit in their nest. So I figure I might as well take a stroll through the east side here and kind of have my eyes up in the trees a bit too. See if I might be able to find any owl's nest on this side of the river. I checked. I had heard one night an owl call from the spruce trees on the golf green on the other side of the river. A couple of weeks back I heard the owl call, and then on Sunday Carol and I, during our walk and talk, checked all those trees. Couldn't find an anything. So I have it's maybe the first year I have no owl's nest yet to monitor in the eagle moon. They could already be sitting eggs, tell you the truth, and I'm late to observe. So, but in any case, take a little walk this morning, and then I'll bring you home with me, show you what's new in other things. Still very much unemployed. Like I lost my job at Samus about 6 weeks ago, and I have not been able to tap any EI insurance yet. They haven't sent me, government hasn't sent me a single check from my EI insurance, my employment, or I shouldn't call it EI insurance, my employment insurance, you know. So, but I've been filling in my bi-weekly reports and everything. Eventually, I think when it catches up, I'm going to have a pile of money, which will be good, because right now in the bank I have less than zero. I have a negative account, and I got some things going on fundraising wise to deal with that situation, but I still have a few February bills unpaid yet as we go into March, and less than zero money. So it's not a good situation. I've been extending my credit card again, probably put another $1,000 onto an already very high credit card that I can barely afford to make the interest on each month. It's kind of a scary situation, but I don't know what to do with it except for just live it out and see what happens. But yeah, I do got some fundraising things going on, so I'll show you those at the house, and I should shut up so I don't scare off all the wildlife. We'll see what's up down here. This poor goose down here obviously has the flu, sitting out alone, not feeling good enough to go up to the stubble fields or wherever. His carcasses still litter in the snow and ice, still ongoing. The the death of all of these geese by avian flu. Still new bodies every day. It's been going on for months. No sign of anybody yet. I hear chickadees. I brought seeds with me today in case the chickadees want to hand out. A few white-tailed deer. I just scared up, I think, and I hear a raven somewhere on the high-level bridge. No sign of any eagles or owls yet, and the chickadees never came to get a handout. This could be the quietest morning yet of my surveys, the last few. Oh, there's chickadees coming. There you are. There you are. Thought you would come. Off they go. Nice. Now he's starting to tune in that I'm here. Hey there, buddy. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt ya. Not even gonna take quills today. Okay, skach. Don't worry, buddy. Hey, you don't have to hide. I'm gonna head out. You guys still want eats? These birds are just following me through the forest. Not surprising. I got foods. Get them, Matsin. Want more? Yeah, they're just loving it. But he's making his way to a tree or something. Yeah. Well, darn. Doesn't look like any eagle sightings today. No feedings, no perches in trees, not even a flyby. I don't know, I guess it makes sense. There's no geese in the water or on the ice here that aren't dead already. And the eagle go where the living food is for the most part, you know. So either somewhere else on the river where there are some geese today, or they're up on the stubble fields hunting for rabbits up on the coulee rims, you know. I don't know. Maybe it was just in the desperation that he was back down on this ice. It was so cold. Minus 25 the other day. 25, 30, you know. Maybe in that condition they're more prone to snagging a diseased dead carcass, you know. I don't know. Anyhow, I think that's it for my walk this morning, and go home and see what's shaking over there. Damn, I got a dirty window. I really got to clean things up in here. So, back home now, and what is up at the homestead? All the big to-do. Couple of things that I want to show you guys. First of all, Britt's not back living with me yet, but it's coming. I'm getting my girl back. Meanwhile, I'm trying to generate new forms of business, and look who we have here. This is Jenny, and Jenny is a 9-year-old, beautiful, gentle, loving Dalmatian who has never been away from her mama in her 9 years of life. Never been away from her owner. And her owner came to Lethbridge to visit a friend, and the friend has allergies and pet restrictions at her residence. And so all of a sudden, Jenny needs somewhere to go. And one of my new side businesses is going to be pet sitting. I advertised on Facebook. I'm still Facebook restricted, by the way, because of that advertisement. I put out an ad. She doesn't like the other dogs that much, but she's very gentle. She's not aggressive with them or anything like that. She just gives them a little growl, lets them know, hey, don't bug me, you know? Huh? Right? Yeah, I gotcha. She doesn't mean no harm. Anyway, I put out an advertisement on Facebook to say that I'm available in Lethbridge. I would say Coaldale and Colehurst as well, to do at-home pet sitting at your home. If you're going on vacation or anything like that, you're going on a business trip, you need someone to look after your precious animals. You know I love animals and would keep good care of your animal. On my ad, I asked $25 per half hour of service, which I think is fair generally, because you know, if you call the cable guy over here, you know, that guy doesn't have a lot of trained skills or anything. He'll hook up your cable box in about 10 minutes, and it charges you, what, like $70-$80, something like that for that. Nobody's going to drive across town to your house and do a service for you for, you know, for less than I was asking $25 basically, but people online thought that was a problem, and I guess it is. I mean, logistically, I gotta concede. How do I do the pet thing? I gotta kind of like figure it out, because I would like to get into dog sitting, especially because I think I work well with dogs. I can take one or two dogs here in a kind of a doggy Airbnb style to live with me and my animals, if they are gentle dogs like this Jenny, you know. But in general, I would like to do home visits. If I'm walking a dog, if I'm driving across town and I take a dog for a half-hour walk, I'm charging $25 at least, you know. Like I say, most service providers would charge much more, I believe. Although, I guess some of the dog walkers and stuff out there do it for $15 an hour or something like that. And forget that. You're getting the rattlesnake guy to watch your pet. All right, it's a different experience. So if I'm working for you, you have to pay me something for a service like this. Though I got to admit, like I don't know what I'm going to charge to have Jenny here yet. We didn't agree on a fixed price or anything like that. I just said bring her over here. I'm going to want some remuneration. I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet. I'm going to take whatever I get and be happy with it just for the experience, because I got to kind of figure things out. I mean, obviously, I can't charge people $25 per visit to their house if I'm visiting their house 4 or 5 times a day to check on their pets. If I'm visiting once or twice and I'm spending some time and that kind of thing, I don't know. It's the kind of business I got to build up a clientele to actually be able to, so that I can drive around and stop at a few places and make it worth my while before I'm just straight out charging less than $50 an hour. Come on. Anyway, the other thing that I got going, other than dog sitting services, which are available now, so if you live in Lethbridge, now you know, you can call the rattlesnake guy to dog sit and to dog walk, by the way. The other thing that I got going is I am broke as all heck, because when did I get leaving Saumus? I think around middle of January. Like maybe the 17th was my last official day, but I was actually let go a few days before that. And so since then, I've still not got any EI, like I said earlier today, and I need to make some money. So I'm selling this box. This beautiful, all the way 360-degree decorated Matchstick box. This is prison art. I learned this form from my uncle Lee, who was in Arizona and California state penitentiaries for many years. And he sent me a box like this one time to put arrowheads in. I had a little collection of arrowheads that I had found. He made it in prison, and I thought it was so cool. And so I always tried to emulate it, and this is one of my products. Endless hours have gone into this. Of course, it's sealed, you know. Every little stick has to be measured and cut, and so I can never charge what this is worth and get somebody to buy it. Never will happen, right? But I need to pay some bills, so I'm looking to make at least $250 on this, and so I have a Matchstick box sale, $5 per square, and I have lots of squares available. And if you want to get in on it, you can e-transfer to ryan.heavyhead@alumni.uleth.ca, or you can PayPal to Akayokaki42, AKAYOKAKI, Akayokaki42@gmail.com. If you PayPal to there, you know, send $20, you got 4 chances to win this sucker. $20 for this thing. All the hours that go into this, and this nice velvet interior. This is a beautiful box, you know. So those are the things I got going on here. Also, t-shirts. If you're in Lethbridge, $15 with the north side pickup. Straight out of Guyana. I got lots of them left. I don't know. I need to make some money. I got a couple bones thrown at me. I'm going to help my friend Suta Calling last. She is producing a Google map of Blackfoot sites. And so I'm helping add and add to her sites and also edit what she has already. She has some other travel apps coming out that I'll probably help with. Plotting Blackfoot stories into some of the national parks and that kind of thing. And then the next week, the Lethbridge Wildlife, it's like a wildlife symposium. It's coming here for a few days. And I've been asked to watch the animals overnight. I'm the night watchman. And so it's a couple of little gigs I got going on. But I need to beef up my business, and I'm hoping with a little bit of doggy Airbnb and some home visits, dog sitting and such, that'll be the kind of thing that'll help me out to make up some of the losses from my job, from my regular office job. I'm also hoping to meet with the Lethbridge School District and discuss with them some ideas for integrating some of the cultural and ecological kind of teachings that I have into the primary schools. So that's something that maybe I can plan for next winter. But yeah, all through my head right now, like my relationship stuff is now, I feel satisfied. Britt has been back for the most of 2 weeks. She just left this afternoon again to her parents for a few days, but she'll be back. And ultimately, I know she'll move back as long as things are going well here. Got a little steam, she cleaned a little heart out of my dirty ass window. I don't know if you can see that. But any case, with that all settled, now I got to focus in on work and revenue and boosting my own businesses, so to speak, so that I'm making enough to pay my bills. That's my goal.